Okay, how to find the point of intersection of two given straight lines. Now the question is to find the coordinates of the point of intersection of two given straight lines. See, we do this type of problem so many in algebra, but don't feel that this is a new concept. Let the two given equations are, first one is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. Second is a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. How to, there are, see, in these two equations, there are two variables and two equations. So how many variables are there? That much of, that many of equations must be required. If there is a one variable, so for that only one equation is required to find the solution, to find the value of that variable. Here x and y are there, so there are two equations and two variables. Now try to do how to solve the point of intersection of the 2 points. Let's see if you, this is a coordinate geometry, so this is that graph. See, let one, if you draw the equation 1, let this is 1, the line of, this line shows the equation 1, and let this is the line 2, this line 2 represents this second equation. Now how to solve the point of intersection? This is, let this is the intersection of the point. See, now how to solve this point? Let the point of intersection is, let x1 and y1. If you substitute this point in this, will satisfy, or that will be equal to 0. Again, if you substitute this point, if we get 0, then only that point of P will be laying on the two equations. This is the other concept to find the point of intersection. Unfortunately, we do so many problems in the algebra, but we should be interpreted that algebra in this coordinate geometry. That is the way to easily understand. See, the given equation is a1x1. If we substitute this point in this first equation, then we'll get a1x1 plus b1x1 plus c1 equal to 0. Let this is equation 3, and the same point substitute in the second equation, then we'll get a2x1 plus b2x1 plus c2 equal to 0. This is the fourth equation. By solving 3 and 4, you get x1 and, sorry, this is y1. Na? We substitute instead of x1, instead of y, we substitute y1. By solving these two equations, we get x1 and y1. See how to solve. Multiply the first equation with a1, then we'll know a2. We get a1 a2 x1 plus a2 b1 y1 plus c1 a2 equal to 0. Now multiply 4 with a1, we get, that means equate the cofactors of x1 in the two equations, then we get easily solve the equation by subtracting or adding according with the sign of the coefficients. Now a1 a2 x1 plus b2 a1 y1 plus c2 a1 is equal to 0. Now subtract these two equations. Let this is 5, this is 6. that is 5 minus 6. Equation 5 minus 6. So change the, so this is a1 a2 x1, this is a1 a2 x1, both will cancel each other. Now the final result you will get equal to 0. Now take the common y1, c2 a1 minus c1 a2. Now y1 equal to c2 a1 minus c2 a2 divided by, this is a2 b1 minus b2 a1. No, this is c1. Okay. Now this is for y1. Again do the same, the equations 4 and 5 we get, that is a1 x1, the original equations are b1 y1 plus c1 equal to 0, a2 x1 plus b2 y1 equal to 0. This is equation 3 and this is 4. Now equation 3 into b1 we get a1 b1 x1, no it is 2, sorry, this one with this equation, this one with this equation. So equation 3 into b2, a1 b2 x1 plus b1 b2 y1 plus c1 b2 becomes 0, is equal to 0, not becomes. Now equation 4 into b1 we get a2 b1 x1 plus b1 b2 y1 plus b1 c2 is equal to 0. Now subtract this 2, that means this is 5 6 7 and 8. Equation 7 minus equation 8, get both will cancel each other. So a1 b2 x1 minus a2 b1 x1 plus c1 b2 minus b1 c2 equal to 0. This is a1 b2 minus a2 b1 of x is equal to b1 c2 minus c1 b2. Now x is equal to b1 c2 minus c1 b2 divided by a1 b2 minus a2 b1. See, this is x1, this is y1. Okay, so denominator here and here is both are same. So this can be this can also be written as x1 by something is equal to y1 by something equal to 1 by, in both cases the denominator is same. So a1 b2 minus a2 b1, here is, this is the common in both x and y. So this is for x denominator. So b1 c2 minus b2 c1. See, for y this is the denominator, that is okay. This is c1 a2 minus c2 a1. See, this can also be written as, because by equating this y1 and x1 denominator, You have to write it as C1 A2 minus C2 A1 divided by B2 A1 minus A2 B1. So by comparing x1 and y1, we can write this as simple way to write C x1 y1 plus A1 x1 plus B1 y1 plus C1 equal to 0. A2 x1 plus B2 y1 plus C2 equal to 0. By comparing these two, see, this is x1, this is x1. See, B1 C2 minus B2 C1. B1 C2 minus B2 C1. See, for this x. For y, this is C1 A2 minus C2 or A1 C2. See, for y, C1 A2 minus A1 C2 is equal to A1 B2 minus A2 B1. This way you have to write. Or otherwise, if you don't remember, please go straight away to the equations by solving in algebraically. What you do, what you did in the algebraic equation by solving for two equations, then you can easily solve for the